Guys, I just walked 10 kilometers. It is 9:30 p.m. I am exhausted, but I digress. Videos have to be posted. You know, videos gotta happen, and I am not going to be filming at 6 a.m. tomorrow. That is just not happening. So now I must film now, even though I am exhausted. But it's fine because it's fine. It's just fine. I really just want to get in bed, but And yeah, I just walked 10 kilometers because Driedachten, and that's really normal in the Netherlands. And yeah, I just walked that, and that is for my age group 10 kilometers. So tomorrow I also have to walk 10 kilometers, and the day after that, and Thursday, and Friday. Well, tomorrow is Wednesday, the day this video comes out. So yeah, it's 4 days until Friday, and yeah. So I really don't know what to do right now because we've made houses. As you can see, we've made some light sources. I really don't know what to do. I can like fix this up, that's for sure. Okay, that's fixed. Yeah, okay. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Tomorrow it is Wednesday, and I need to do something for German and do something to prepare for my English exam, which doesn't seem like a lot, and it isn't. Until you know the fact that everything else about school stresses me out and I want to cry and slam my laptop shut and slam my head against the desk. And then it isn't easy because I've been telling all of you how easy my schoolwork is. Which, for how you guys look at it, it is easy. For other people who are watching this, who are in school, what I do for school is easy. But I also need therapy that I am still not getting because wait lists, which at the end of this month I am going to be talking to that therapist that I will be going to, because of school trauma. So I can't go to school because it stresses me out too much because of that school trauma. I never really got help for it in the moment when it happened. So when everything went down. So now I'm suffering from the consequences. But that's fine because I'll survive. And then schoolwork stresses me out really badly because I don't even know why. It just does. And yeah, so it does make everything in school a lot harder because I just want to finish everything because for my brother and other people, school is still fun. And for me, school has never even been fun in the first place. Uh, no, yeah, okay, thank you. like, I don't remember anything before 7th grade, and past 7th grade, it was hell, basically, and then 8th grade too, in middle school at least. And then, I don't want to go into the details, but it wasn't good. And then high school, first year was fine. Second year, I was basically burnt out and I was having panic attacks, which instead of the school helping me, I got kicked out. But first, they either helped me still so I wouldn't run out of the school because that's how bad it was, or they would literally stand in front of the door so I couldn't leave an office. And then they kicked me out of the school because they couldn't help with the panic attacks. So that was I would, and then they also sent me to special needs school. So that's great. Um and now I'm working online, but the schoolwork stresses me out too bad, so I can't even do my work, even though I'm a third year and I do MAVO, which in Dutch means, which basically for Dutch people, that will mean that I have my exam year next year, which is not gonna happen. That is not, I'm not gonna be able to finish all my schoolwork next year. I am not even in third year economics. I'm still in second year because my first high school didn't do second year economics. They did third year economics. But this school does do second year economics. So now this year I did second year economics. So next, and then for English I do HAVO, which means I have 5 years of school. So, I'm gonna do 5 years about it anyway, and for French, I've barely made any progress this school year. I have made lessons that approximately should have taken me 5 weeks. That is all I've done this whole school year for French. And same with a lot of other subjects. So it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to, do my I'm not gonna be able to finish my school career next year. That's never gonna happen. And also, I'm really realizing that now that I'm not gonna finish school like all the other kids. And that is a really hard reality to suddenly realize, because it was always there. I always knew I'm not gonna finish it like other kids. But when you actually process it, it's like, oh, I'm never gonna, do school like a normal kid. And that is hard to realize, I guess, somewhat. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update, basically. Because I don't know what else I should have talked about right here. And that may have been kind of deep and dark, but I'll figure it out. If school, if I can't get my diploma, then I can always work in a grocery store, I guess. Would that earn me a lot of money? No. Would that earn me enough? Questionable. Probably not. But something is better than nothing, And where are we heading now? Where is this trail leading to past me? Where are we going? Into a smaller cave. Wow, gorgeous. Why? It's probably being so brave and exploring, because I have a massive fear of cave guys. I'm gonna put it out there. I have a massive fear of these caves because they sound horrifying and I don't like them. Can you guys tell it is 9 p.m., almost 10 p.m. It's closer to 10 p.m. than it is 9. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. And now I don't even know what I'm doing. But we've made some more lights. Over there. we've made the floor prettier because, well, we want things to be pretty. That is, aesthetic is important, and since children's lives aren't ruined in this, like the sad beige moms do, I think this is fine. And this isn't even beige. This is anything but beige. Do you see those lights and these houses that are full of color? And this is very blue, guys. This is very blue. I wonder if those sad beige moms even dye their water like beige and stuff, because like water is blue. Well, is it though? Because is water clear? I'm not starting that whole is water wet or does it make things wet, because that is not something I don't really care about that. But is water blue? Because river water is gross, but is sink water that comes from the sink, blue? And don't start talking if you're not allowed to drink the water from your sink, because that is, why are you not allowed to do that? You know, why you're not allowed to drink your sink water? Like in the Netherlands, you should be able to drink your sink water. So don't start talking if you're not allowed to do that, because then you don't fit here. Well, you do, but not in this conversation. Oh wow, that is mean. Okay, but I think you guys get the point. Hello, die. Yeah. We gotta keep the streets. We gotta keep everything clean from monsters, guys. We gotta keep the streets clean. There aren't any streets here. What am I on about? Like, what? Anyway, I have been reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, right? I've been reading for like 3 or 4 days. I am on page 247, which is amazing because like I'm already past halfway, because this copy of Harry Potter has 464 pages. But yeah, I am gonna end the video here because I'm tired. I want to go to sleep, and I still need to edit this video. I'll make the thumbnail, which doesn't take long, but still. So yeah, bye guys.